Get therapy.
I'm hungry.
Get therapy.
What's going on, WikiManiacs? Welcome back to a Wednesday live stream with your host, Josh, and my co-host, John. What's going on, buddy?
Still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
Nice. Yeah, you've been having some rough sleeps the past few weeks.
So bad. I don't know what the hell is going on. I've been averaging like 5 hours of sleep this past week.
That's crazy. Sienna's been doing some weird things in her sleep. That's been I woke up, I think it was 2 nights ago, and she was like rubbing my head, like playing with hair and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, it must be like morning time or something like that. And I look at my clock. She rolls over. I look at my clock. It's 3 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, did you need something? And she's just like, she says, what? And I said, do you need something? And she goes, no. And then she goes back to sleep, and I'm wide awake at this point. Like, what the fuck is going on?
We're just staring over her. I'm like, you did this to me.
And then I asked her in the morning. She's like, I don't remember doing that. Like, all right, fair enough. But
Shiro asked, what time do I take my meds? I take it. Well, usually I wake up at 4:30 or 5 in the morning anyway, so I take it about around that time.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Super Bowl asks, how was Niagara Falls? It was lovely, beautiful weather. We kind of saw we saw a celebrity. I don't know if kind of. We didn't know who it was at first, but that was our claim to fame. It was Kim Coates from, I think he's from
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. Thank you, John. Which I've never watched. I actually recognized him after the fact. Dude, like he was having dinner right behind us for our anniversary night, and I recognized him from a Netflix Western show, Primal or something like that I've been watching, and yeah, kind of cool. Barefoot Can Rosa sends $5. Says, love you so much, Stevie. Heart emoji. Wow.
I know y'all playing that fantasy game, whatever. Whoever drafted that person, I'm not saying or acknowledging names, so they don't win.
Oh, I see. John, do you want to explain what we're going to do today?
Oh, yeah. We're doing a live stream, people. So basically, Josh and I, on some Wednesdays, we just hop in here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just chatting it up with y'all and just doing any Reddit stories. Oh, but before we get started, guys, we have a special announcement.
Do we?
The date is locked in. The venue still
We haven't
waiting
signed a
on
contract.
haven't signed a contract yet, but if you are in the Toronto area and you happen to be there around November 15th, the boys and I will be there live and in person with our lovely wives as well. And we will be doing a live show and a meet and greet.
Hell yeah.
So stay tuned for more announcements. We will get those over to you with the ticket prices and how much it costs and more details as it comes. And a good thing about the show as well, that is part of your ticket profit or the ticket sales, they're also going to go towards, like a good cause as well. So, we're doing our best here, guys.
Exactly. So super excited about that. Once we sign the contract, we'll announce ticket prices and where you can buy that. But we are just waiting on some last minute details before we announce it. So be excited for that. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've never done a live speaking event, so it'll be very interesting. But I can't wait to just hang out with the boys for the weekend anyway.
Oh, yeah. Lots of content that we're going to record. We're going to be eating a lot.
Yes.
So wear stretchy pants, my boy.
I am right now, actually. So it's perfect.
Am I wearing pants? Is that the question?
That is the question.
I don't know.
It
I'm
will
not
also
standing
be
up.
cold for you guys at that point.
Shorts weather, no matter what for me, baby.
Shout out to I just lost it. $2 from Shady Sean's op. Says Rowissy Wet.
You know exactly who the fuck that is. You just gotta look at the profile picture.
I can't see it on the thing I have up, so
Oh, well, I see it. I see it. It's, you know who it is.
I could have figured based on the the chat. Yeah.
Parmesan is asking, is a good cause your fundraiser? Your links are still up on our show notes, so hopefully people are donating towards that as well. But we're gonna be donating towards, I believe it's a Palestine poetry group.
Yeah, Poets for Palestine in Toronto.
Poets for Palestine.
Yeah.
There it is.
They graciously moved their planned event to the week after so that we could be scheduled in that Saturday. So we appreciate them, and it's a great cause. So we'll be donating to them. But yeah, ready to hop in, John, to some stories?
Oh yeah, we're doing stories. Let's get it. Holy shit, I am off today. I guess I can start because some of them are pretty short. So,
oh man, I got some short ones today too. So.
All right, well, this might be a damn quick live stream. I'm ready to take a fucking nap. All right, my first story of the day. This one is coming from Bad Roommates.
Ooh,
by Kitty Kitschai. Kitty Kitschai. I don't know how to
cross posted.
It's posted by them.
That's crazy that we got a kitty name right off the bat on the live stream.
Kitty first post. I love to do it. All right. The title for this one is My Roommate Won't Go to Her Room Because She's Afraid of Sinning. So she and her boyfriend monopolize the living room.
Oh, that's wild.
They're soaking it up in the couch, baby.
I was gonna say, is this some Mormon stuff?
I don't know. Are they JD Vancing it up? What are they doing? I don't know.
Not the couch.
I can't post that meme for a while until I get back from Canada.
No, as Sean said, oh no, I'll be stuck in Canada.
Oh shit. All right. Well, story goes as this. So my roommate just got a boyfriend, which I'm cool with. The issue is she won't go to her room because she says she's afraid of sinning. So they hang out in the living room. And by hang out, I mean cuddling and making out right in the main path to the kitchen, bathroom, and where I take my dog out. Speaking of taking my dog out, Kevin, do you need to go out, buddy?
That would be very awkward. I would just grab some popcorn and sit there.
Oh,
crunch.
I'm full on going on a category voyeurism, baby. I'm pulling up.
You taking up the living room. I'm gonna be a weirdo about it to make you guys uncomfortable.
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, y'all can take the couch. I'll take the love seat while y'all do some loving over there. Go ahead. I'll watch.
I'll take the couch chair.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. My boyfriend and I usually head to my room pretty quick so she can have space, but it feels like she's taken over the living room completely multiple nights a week. It's awkward to walk past them, and honestly, it feels unfair since the living room is a shared space. I've tried to be understanding, but how do I set a boundary without sounding like a jerk? I know that's why they're out there, but it's like until 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. most nights that they're together.
Yeah, that's a lot, especially like you have to pass through it to go to the kitchen. That's like a main area you have to go through to live your everyday life. Both of them to assume they're not sitting on the couch, says Emily. Yeah, where's the line of sinning? I don't know. I'd have a sit down and talk with her and just say, hey, man, I mean, the funnier thing is just to stare at them, like we said. But the adult thing is to sit them down and say, hey, I understand your boundaries with not wanting your partner in your room with you, but you taking up the living room is also like infringing on my space in the house as well. We pay equal rent. I would like to have that back and available to me.
Fuck it. Sitting is fun. Just go to the room. Screw it.
You're missing out, actually. Sex is
you
great.
loser. It's great. If Sean was here, he would have been like, you know what? No, abstinence is the key, guys. You talk about being an adult in this scenario, Josh. Fuck that. I hate being an adult in any scenario. So true. I found this comment, which this is the same route that I actually would have gone with, to be honest. Honeydew No 9941 commented, just be honest. Tell her, hey, I know this is an awkward conversation to have, but I'm starting to become uncomfortable with certain sexual behavior in the living room. Would it be okay if you went into your room and left the door open? That's an adult thing to do.
Yeah.
Now, this is also seal approval from me. If it doesn't work, would a big picture of Jesus in the living room work?
Just hold up a giant cross necklace as you pass by them every time. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's like, what is stopping you from doing something on the couch as opposed to the bedroom? I don't know. It seems like a weird.
I'm just saying
mental loophole. I don't know. Yeah, you can have the bedroom door open if that's what you're worried about, or like, I don't know, stick to your boundaries. If that's what if you don't want to have sex, like, you should be able to say, no, I'm uncomfortable with that. And like, that should be where it ends. I don't know.
Hey, all the religious people about to get mad at me right now. But hey, bro, Jesus already died for your sin. You might as well. You might as well. He did it already. He got it already. All right.
Was that for the past sins, or is it all future sins as well? How's that work?
I don't know. Does he die over and over again? I don't know how religious.
Every sin? That'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn. Well, what a interesting one to start off with, John.
Oh, wait. Someone on our Patreon chat. Give me 1 second. Was it Kitten Mittens? Oh, guys, it was Fred's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Fred.
Happy birthday, Fred, our resident gooner. Happy birthday. And was it Azaleas and Anxiety? Your cameo was sent yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, or today. One of them. I don't remember. Happy birthday, both of you.
Maber Moo in chat says, thanks to him, we no longer have to do our daily lamb sacrifices in regards to Jesus. All right, let's move on to my first one, cross-posted by Mary Gitz, 2011. Title for this one is, Am I Overreacting? My husband threw away my food because it's unsanitary.
Well, is it expired? That would be unsanitary. But I'm getting some sort of racial undertones in this story. So I might go not overreacting. And before we move forward to the story, Stevie's in the chat. Stevie, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. You know, I told you on a DM, if you need anything from us, please let us know. We love you and we appreciate you being here. So just want to get that out of the way, but not overreacting, to go with the story.
Okay. Fucking all over the place today, John. Jesus.
I am. No meds, no sleep. What the fuck am I supposed to do with my life, Josh? I sent you like what classes I'm about to take in the next couple months. Your boy's stressing out.
Thank God.
Fucking
Thank God
so
Sean's
much
not
shit
here.
that I gotta do.
I would have no control over this.
Oh,
fuck. All right. So I'm currently pregnant and averse to most foods. My acquaintance made one of my favorite dishes, one of the few that I am not averse to. They made this to cheer me up and to thank me for a couple of favors I did for her, and my husband went to pick it up today. When he got home today, he threw it in the trash without giving me a chance to try it. He claimed that her house smelled weird and that and there was cat hair in it, etc., and that he didn't feel comfortable eating the food she made because it was cooked in a, quote, dirty and unsanitary environment. I've been to her house many times before, and it was always clean. I told him that he didn't have to eat the food if he didn't like it, but he said that he didn't want me to eat it either. That's why he threw it away. Once I expressed that I was upset, he said I could take it out of the trash as it was still packed up in the box and didn't get dirty, but I'm still pissed as I'm not an animal to eat food from the trash. So am I overreacting or was he out of line?
No. And what kind of unhinged suggestion is like, oh, I thought this was unsanitary, so let me throw it in the trash can. And for you to suggest, no, it's okay, you can still get it out. What the fuck are you talking about?
How is that not unsanitary? What the fuck? Like, if it wasn't unsanitary before, quote unquote, it is
It's
now.
unsanitary now.
Yeah, unless you just changed the trash bag. But yeah, not overreacting at all. It's just that is an unhinged thing to do. Like, it's one thing if he brings it home, you look at it and it's like, oh yeah, there's a ton of cat hair in there or something like that. And you're like, I also don't want to eat this. Maybe we throw it out and we just tell her we ate it or something like that.
Yes.
But for him to choose that over before even like giving it to you, that's very controlling and weird behavior in my opinion.
Throw him away instead.
Yeah, throw him in the trash.
Dumbass.
So that's not all, John. There is an edit to add. He just admitted he hasn't actually thrown it away. He just hid it and said he threw it away to see how I'd react. I don't know how to feel anymore.
So did he actually hide it in the trash can or not?
No, he just hid it.
So now you're playing games.
Yes.
With someone else's food. You play games with my food, I might stab a bitch, not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, as Super Bowl said, that's even worse. It does feel even worse because it's like now you're playing
like a prank.
Your psychological mind games on your pregnant wife who is craving only certain foods and can only eat certain foods. Like, what the fuck? What a weird like thing to do. That's so manipulative.
If this ain't break, yeah, this is breakup material for me.
Oh, absolutely. I would be maybe going to stay at my friend's place because I wouldn't be able to trust this motherfucker. Yeah. Crazy to do that to your pregnant wife who is,
already going through so much shit, so much different things going on in her body, mentally, and everything, and you choose to fucking play games like that, boy, you are stupid as fuck.
Insane to me. I also don't understand why he would do it, and I don't know if OP commented and said he explained why, but I'll double check here.
And like, what is the end goal for all of this shit?
Well,
anyways?
exactly.
You know, does he just get a kick and laugh out of it by torturing their spouse? What?
I don't know. There's quite a few comments here, but I don't know if anyone is actually giving an update. So we'll leave it on that.
Yeah, get the chair. Maybe an electric one. I don't know. We'll see.
Crazy. Oh, they've also posted a few other things that it sounds like it's not a great marriage based on this relationship advice title. How do I 32 female, tell my husband, 38 male, I'm not going to support his dream without breaking his heart? So it sounds like they're a little on their rocks anyway.
Yeah. Don't be together. And also, I'm ignoring the Patreon chat right now. They're back to being horny again. Guys.
I left the auto mod on.
Yeah, leave that shit on. Find Jesus. All right. Next story.
Do you want me to read this relationship advice by OP?
Do it, brother.
Just because we're here.
We're here.
So once again, how do I tell my husband I'm not going to support his dream without breaking his heart? So once again, this is the same OP from the story I just read. So I come from a well-off background and my husband doesn't, so I make a lot more money than him. Before we got married, we discussed how our future would look like, and I mentioned that I was thinking of hiring someone to help around the house as there were a lot of repairs and yard work that needed to be done. He suggested that he quit his job and would be the one to do it, so I guess you could say he's a stay-at-home spouse now, and I'm the breadwinner in our family. Although it doesn't feel quite right calling him that, as he does a lot around here. Naturally, the money that I earned ended up paying for all the expenses. He recently mentioned that he wanted me to pay for repairing and expanding his family home sometime in the future when I have the opportunity to. I really don't want to, and I think it's unfair to even ask that of me. It's going to cost a lot of money, likely more than I currently make in a year. The place is a mess, old, and poorly built. The toilet is outside, etc. It's also in a small village with no job prospects and nothing of interest nearby, so there's no way we will live or even vacation there. He has a dream of making it into a free resort for his friends and other people who need a break from the city life, / wants to hold retreats there, and claims that the location is good because the sea is close, which it's over an hour drive and not close.
That is not close. That is not close.
We live in a region where hundreds of thousands of people have walkable access to the sea. I love my husband and want him to be happy, but I think it's a really bad idea. His emotional attachment to the house and the surrounding area overrides all other arguments against doing that. I feel it's essentially a very expensive charity project, and I'm not sure how many people will even really benefit from it. I'm just not about to dump a significant amount of money into a place that isn't going to benefit my family in any way when I can use that money to make our lives better. He says he doesn't want to work a regular job anymore because he's tired of working long hours for little pay, which is okay, fair. If he wanted to and had a good business plan, I could help him set up a business which he can develop and expand, and then use the profits for his dream because having one or more business is actually beneficial for our future. But I'm not okay with paying for his dream directly, and I find it concerning that it's even expected of me. How do I bring up my feelings to him without breaking his heart?
Break his damn heart. He's being unreasonable in this scenario. Look, you already came in with a compromise saying that, hey, you understand that he doesn't want to work a traditional job anymore. But if he had a business plan in place that's not essentially going to mortgage your future, then you're going to support them because that's what good partners do. But the fact that what he's trying to do is pretty much like a cash drain, and you're essentially having to uproot everything that you're doing. And on top of that, everything that he's doing is just expensive and no one else is going to benefit but him and his homies.
A free resort for my
free resort for people. And I'm seeing a lot of people in both chats, even though Patreon is kind of wilding right now, said this guy sounds like he's about to start a cult. Kind of sounds like he is, to be honest.
And I do need more content for my old shows.
Yeah, bring it back, brother. Bring it back.
No. But yeah, insane to me to expect that of you. This on top of the other thing, it's like, I don't know. This is a really fucking rocky relationship. I think I'd lay down the law, and then especially based on the last one, I'd be going to stay with my friend for a little bit, or making him, because it sounds like you pay for the house. But
yeah, tell his ass to go fucking have him stay with one of the friends that he's gonna willingly let stay in his little resort for free.
Exactly. So this is crazy to me. What a crazy post that I didn't see until now.
Yo, this marriage is doomed.
People. Oh, 100%.
It's just not even worth it anymore.
Oh,
all right. Well, since you did an entitled husband, I also should do an entitled people post.
Oh,
next.
Okay.
This one is by OK Combination 475. The title is Ex So Entitled, She Thinks I Should Be Paying Bills for Her and the guy she cheated with.
Ooh, that's fucked up. No, go fuck yourself.
You damn right.
Oh, I'm
right,
sorry.
Next
also,
story.
LT Starbright sends $5 and said, "Let's start a cult episode about Cult Rosa when?" Question mark.
Yeah, let's clown on them the whole time. Shout out, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I'll have John on. He'll talk his shit for an hour.
The whole time, 50 minutes, no breaths in between, just straight up shit talking. I got it in me.
The easiest episode to edit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Maybe one time when the Chargers lose again and the Padres get eliminated for the goddamn wild card, I'll go off for 50 minutes straight. No stop, no breaks, no taking a breath anywhere in between. No pauses.
If the Padres get out, are you jumping on the Blue Jays train?
If the Padres get out, well, I've been hurt for so long that it doesn't even faze me anymore.
That's fair.
Padres. Anyways, all right. So the title again for the story is Ex so entitled she thinks I should be paying bills for her and the guy she cheated with. Found out my girlfriend of 11 years was cheating on me with an unemployed dude of all people. I'm not rich, but I provided her a good lifestyle, paid most of her bills, provided a nice place, nails and hair done regularly, and dates every weekend, couple of vacations a year. She kind of got used to that lifestyle and wanted to keep living it despite cheating with a broke dude. She didn't admit to the cheating. I caught on to it. Once it was clear I was done with her, the entitlement really started to show. She said because I had family in the area and she didn't, I should move out but continue paying the bills to give her and the new guy a chance to get on their feet. She also insisted. That's crazy. That is crazy work. She also insisted on keeping my dogs. Told me I could only see my own dogs if I asked the new guy.
Holy. The audacity. Get the fuck out of my house and never talk to me again. Also, I'm setting up cameras everywhere so she doesn't steal my fucking dogs when I'm not home.
For real. But since they didn't have any money, I needed to continue paying for food and vet bills. Instead, I kicked her out and kept my dogs. As you should.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
The only answer, to be honest. At that point, she was angry and still felt entitled to my income. After I kicked her out of my place, she claimed she was forced to quit her job because I forced her to relocate. And then she tried to sue me for lost wages, which didn't work out in her favor. You'd think she'd stop at this point, but she didn't. She contacted my work and threatened to sue them, stating, "Your employees' actions cost me everything," and tried to insist they settle outside of court with her for $100,000.
Holy shit. The way I would be countersuing for trying to get like my work to fire me or like, you know what I mean? Like I would be, I mean, she has no fucking money, so you're not going to get anything, but holy shit.
I don't care. At that point, it's like out of principle, out of just being petty, I will take every single thing you have. Even if you made 2 cents today, bitch, I am taking it.
Yeah. Holy.
Instead, my work filed harassment charges against her. You think she'd stop at that point, but she didn't. She started messaging every family member of mine that she could find. Told them I cost her everything out of spite just because she moved on with someone else and that the least they could do is send her money to help her get a place and pay rent. When that didn't work, she went online and begged for people to send money to her Cash App, help her with a place to live, and claimed it was a domestic violence situation. I hate people like this.
Holy fuck.
That's fucking it up for like all the other victims out there, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand how she doesn't understand that any financial support I gave her would end if she cheated on me. We weren't married. We don't have kids, and I've supported her for years. I owe her nothing. I really don't owe it to her to help her and help her new relationship get on their feet and establish themselves, which seems to come as a shock to her.
Were you dating a dumbass for 11 years, OB? What the fuck?
I mean, she's stupid as fuck to cheat on someone else who's a brokey.
I will say I do love stories like this where they just keep digging their own hole. You know what I mean? And it gets to the point where it's like, well, OP, you don't really need to do anything anymore. She's kind of got karma's already hit her over the head a few times. So I think you're better off and maybe put up a restraining order if you haven't
for sure
already.
Contacting every family member that you have.
Yeah.
And again, going back to that point, that is using, situation like a domestic violence situation and using it for profit off of the dumbass decision that you made. That is so gross to me.
Yeah,
I fucking
disgusting.
hate that so much.
Yeah. Cause it just gives any people validation who already are like, oh, I don't believe women. You know what I mean? Like it gives them some sort of validation. And it's like, let's not give them validation because they're fucking pieces of shit. Yeah. Insane to me. all of this. But yeah, definitely restraining order, change the locks, set up cameras, contact everyone in your life and just be like, hey, if you get called from her, just hang up. She's kind of going off the deep end. I don't know.
Or petty advice, diss track. Make that shit go viral. Make some money, baby.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I mean, I've heard worse ideas.
We got to make money off of this somehow.
The next Drake and Kendrick beef, except nobody knows who these people are.
Send it to us. We'll clip it. You know, we'll just get a managerial fee afterwards. We won't take a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Fuck me. All right. Let's move on to my next story, which is also from r/entitled people, John.
We are vibing, baby.
Same wavelength. Cross-posted by Hop Into It. The GOAT. Title is, mother-in-law came for a surprise holiday and demanded I get rid of my cat.
I'll get rid of you, mother-in-law. Are you kidding me right now? You've
cat,
got to be kidding me, mother-in-law.
my cats fucking live here. You don't. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I'm 38, a structural engineer, and I live with my husband and our cat. My mother-in-law showed up unannounced this weekend on Friday with her suitcase, calling it a holiday. Unannounced is crazy, by the way.
You go better stay at a Holiday Inn, bitch. You ain't staying here.
Yeah. She's always hated that I have a cat, but this scenario was unexpected. My mother-in-law can't stop visiting unexpectedly uninvited. She compared my cat to termites, mold, and even said, quote, if you let an animal wreck your own home, how can anyone trust you to build a safe structures? In regards to her structural engineering job, I guess. I've worked over decades to build my career, and she reduced it all to an insult over my cat, which is a pet. Yesterday night, she gave me an ultimatum that it's either me or the pet, or me or the cat. If you care about this family, you'll prove it by getting rid of it. Those were her exact words. I guess I don't care about this family. See ya.
Oh my God. If anything, she's the one being a parasite, you know, not being fucking just showing up uninvited. You're the only fucked up animal in this situation, mother-in-law.
So get some Raid and
all day.
I told her that the cat stays. This is my home. You don't get to just walk in and decide who lives here. She screamed that I always needed to control and lock her she screamed and said I always needed control and locked herself in the guest room. This morning she left without saying a word. My husband is stuck in the middle and I can't get past the grudge. It wasn't just her dislike of the cat, but it was her trying to tear down my work, my stability, and my sense of family. She just shows up to someone else's house and thinks they can evict their pet. And that's
hell nah. Hey, your husband better start growing a spine and freaking setting those hard boundaries with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Because showing up unannounced is crazy work. And oftentimes I hear crazy stories about, you know, in-laws and all that. I'm just like, damn, it's hard to relate. My fucking in-laws are the GOAT, bro.
Same.
Like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to, you know, but I've seen it on the other side, like where I don't even like calling my grandparents, but like my dad's side of the family was like just terrible people. I don't know how the fuck he turned out to be such an angel. It's just like, like I don't even fucking acknowledge them because they're a bunch of assholes. So like, it's crazy to me how they're just so entitled that they can have access whenever they want, and then demanding to get rid of something that is essentially a family member to you. If anything, the cat is more of a family member than to this mother-in-law, because this cat might, you know, scratch the shit out of you if you don't feed it in time, but they don't berate you for your work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people like this piss me off.
Well, it's crazy. The craziest part of that to me is the husband being stuck in the middle. It's like, what is the
No.
other side of this? You know what I mean? There
shouldn't be a middle, bro. Like protect your like spouse and
Even
tell your mom to kick rocks.
Yeah, even before the like demanding the cat be ejected like out of the house, it's like, well, she's making fun of your wife's place of work and how she like functions and her sense of family, and also just showing up unannounced. That's step one. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? That's not okay. That should have been a boundary. To me, and this is galaxy braining here, John. To me, it feels like maybe the husband was complaining about the cat to the mom. She's trying to, you know, take the offense on this and be like, you know, act as a, you know, the husband, like, so he can be the good guy, quote unquote. I don't know.
Even more validation that this man ain't shit if that was the case. Because you can have a conversation with your wife saying like, hey, I don't really want a cat. But also, if you don't want something like that, bro, this is not this is a compatibility issue.
Yeah. And again, this is a conspiracy theory, galaxy brain. This might not be the case. I'm just saying it feels like a little weird for him to be stuck in the middle when there is really no other side. Yeah, no, just thoughts.
I like the conspiracy Josh that we have going on over here. I like that.
I'm Charlie Day with the whiteboard. There is no Pepe.
There's
Sylvia.
no Pepe Sylvia.
There is no mother-in-law. He hired her.
Oh yeah. Tell your husband to fucking grow a pair.
Yeah.
Not kick him out too. Have him stay with mama the whole time.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. All right. Next up for me. All right, let's go to r/true unpopular opinion. So.
Oh no. Oh, these are usually like r/unpopular opinion, hit or miss. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, oh, it's unpopular, but it's like a really popular opinion. That's why it does so well on the subreddit. True unpopular opinion, I feel, has a much worse hit rate.
All right, let's get to it. Time to get mad, people. All right. This one is posted by, I ain't even gonna say it. Fuck that person.
Yeah. Okay.
The title is, he didn't manipulate you. You just found him so physically attractive that you let him do whatever he wanted.
Oh, jail. That's not an opinion. That's feels like an admission of guilt to me. Holy fuck. All right.
All right, let's get to it. Grown-ass adults talking about, I was manipulated. You weren't manipulated. You found him so physically attractive that it put you in a situation that you're not accustomed to being in. You're used to men chasing after you, being desperate, hanging on your every word, being doormats for you, texting you back constantly, doing anything and everything for your validation. You're accustomed to dictating the terms of your dealings with men from start to finish, every step of the way. But this time, you ran into a man who was different from all the rest. His tall stature makes him stand out from 90% of men. His face looks like it was crafted by the Almighty himself. His popularity within his social circles gives him a lot of status. You don't come across men like this every day. So what happened? The tables turned. The roles flipped. You're used to multiple men competing with each other for your validation. Now you're competing with multiple other people for his validation. It's unfamiliar terrain. You're used to men massaging your ego. Now you're putting your ego on the line. You're waiting long periods of time for him to text you back, and then you're texting back instantly. You're sending him not safe for work pictures when you don't even normally do that. You're doing things on his terms. You're taking an interest in things he cares about to get close to him. You're laughing at jokes that aren't funny. You're tolerating disrespectful remarks from him you would never tolerate from another man. You're thinking about him at all hours of the day while you're just someone he deals with to pass the time in between talking to other, better looking people who are far more work to court. And ultimately, you end up in his bed, doing the most intimate act two human beings can do together, and you do this act far sooner than you would do with most other men, and with the man putting in way less effort than you require from most other men. You have put yourself in the ultimate vulnerable situation. This guy has seen you in your most physically vulnerable state, and he had his way with your body. You let him do anything and everything he wanted with you. However, it's okay because you two will certainly become an item now that you gave your body to him. Now he will certainly invite you into his world and claim you as his significant other to all who will listen. And the next day, nothing. He doesn't text you. You text him. He doesn't respond. The days fly by. Those days turn into weeks, and suddenly he pops up on social media with a woman who looks like she could be a model. He's going on expensive dates with her. He's giving her his emotional side. He's giving her his protective side. He's integrating himself with her family/friends, and he's telling the world that she's his woman. Now you feel played. You put your ego on the line. You put yourself in a vulnerable situation. You got nothing out of it. Men are used to this, but you're not. Now you're a grown-ass adult and claim you were manipulated? You weren't manipulated. You were just horny and compromised your self-respect. Take responsibility for your actions, dust yourself off, and move on. Fuck out of here with that victim card.
Ooh, that was a lot from an incel fantasy story.
Yeah.
I just, it's hard to take any of these seriously because I know it's some neckbeard in his mom's basement writing some fantasy about why, his crush, who she calls his friend, it wouldn't go out with him because she was seeing another guy. You know what I mean? That's like, there's just so much wrong with this statement. It's like talking about how what was the title? It was like, you said you think you'd be manipulated or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't manipulate you. You just found him so physically attractive that you let him do whatever he wanted.
Right. It's so disingenuous where it's like, only looks based. Like she couldn't have cared about his personality, like thought they might be together. It was only, I'm blinded by his looks. Like women can't have thoughts beyond that, which is crazy to me. And also it's like, men can be manipulated too. It happens a lot as well. You know what I mean? It's not a gender thing. This can be, manipulation happens on both sides. So just making it a woman only thing is misogynistic in itself, being like men can't be manipulated or men are used to it or whatever. It's like, that's not true. Being manipulated as a man hurts as well. It also sucks. So it's misogynistic on both ends of the spectrum towards, male and females.
Yeah, this is one of those people who probably got rejected once or twice and made it their personality trait to just hate women altogether.
Yeah.
It's like, man, look, people get rejected all the time. Shit happens. Some people may have different preferences, and that's perfectly fine. I think that's the scary part. And to some people, that's the beauty of dating around, right? Like kind of finding your groove, trying to find your person. Some people try so long to get with the right one. It's just this worldview of, making them sound like they're dumb and idiot and hollow as human beings. And all they want is, this type of validation where like, I want to get seen by this alpha male. I want to be this. I want to be like eye candy for this alpha. This type of shit, bro. Like therapy. You need a lot of it. You probably need also a better circle of friends. Maybe subscribe less to, those red pill podcasts or red pill shows, because they're putting so much poison in people's minds that I don't fucking understand them.
No.
Oh, what is that? You got me caffeine.
Yeah. Misogyny does hurt everyone involved. That is exactly the point. Oh my God, that looks delicious.
Juliet made Fruity Pebbles matcha.
That's fucking insane. Oh.
I'm gonna have white stuff in my face. Pause. All right. Yum.
That's free for you, Fred.
Yeah.
Man. That was a lot. That was a lot from an incel.
Yeah, that pissed me off reading that.
Yeah.
And I read it beforehand already, and it just made me mad even more reading it twice.
Well, I thought you were going to end at some certain points, and then it just kept going, and I'm like,
well, I want to end
damn.
it. I wanted to end it. Just fucking listening to this fucking guy talk.
Well, it kept going on. It's like,
yeah, it kept going.
Yeah, this is an unpopular opinion because you're dumb.
Josh, it's a true unpopular opinion.
Sorry. Yes, you're right. It is truly unpopular. All right, let's move on to my next one. Posted on Best of Redditor Updates by originally posted by Besties. Title is, I told my friend why I don't want to date him, and our friends are saying I broke him. Am I the asshole?
You broke it. Maybe he's also an incel. And you called him out on his shitty behavior. So I'm gonna go not the asshole for now.
Okay. Not to spoil too much, but this does, oddly enough, run in very similar veins to the last poster you just read. So.
Brother, we are vibing today.
We're on it. We're on it. It's crazy.
Don't ever let Sean hear that because he will throw a tantrum.
It's like we didn't even take a month off. We're just back in it.
Just like Tuesdays. Are we back on a Wednesday? What's going on here? Love you, Sean.
All right. So my 21 female friend of 10 years, Mark, 23 male, called me yesterday to meet him for lunch and that he had something important to discuss with me. I had free time, so I agreed. I met with him and we had lunch. Then we talked a bit about some random things. Then he cleared his throat and started speaking. He first told me that he didn't understand why I was dating my now boyfriend when he's a better match for me.
Oh, here we fucking go, man.
I asked him to explain, and he basically went on about how he liked me first and how he met me first. He's more good looking, knows me better. He's taller than my boyfriend and more successful. And in brackets, OP writes, which is not true in a way. My boyfriend works aside from growing up in wealth, while Mark's entire life is funded by his parents' money. LOL. He then told me he doesn't understand how I can be with him when he's always been around waiting for me. I was out of words and asked him if he wanted me to be honest, to which he said yes. I told him that I would never want to date him given how the way he's treated women in the past. He's ghosted his girlfriends when he feels like it and just expects them to be there waiting. I told him he's too immature and irresponsible for me and that dating him would be exhausting. I also explained that the reasons I mentioned why was I also mentioned the reasons why oh my God, I'm sorry. I also explained that the reasons I mentioned were why over time I started putting distance in our friendship because I didn't like the way he treated the women in his life. When I was done, he just got quiet, he excused himself and left. I went home and went about my day. Later in the evening, our other friends started asking what did I do to Mark and that he's been a wreck since he met me for lunch. He's drinking and not telling anyone what's happened. I explained to them what happened and they are saying I was too harsh and that I broke him, blah, blah, blah. But I think someone had to tell him the truth. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Absolutely not. And matter of fact, OP, you're marked safe from this asshole moving forward. You know, look, it's one of those people. First off, the first comment is like, we should be together because I met you first. What? Is that the basis of how people should get together now, you stupid ass Mark? And also, it's good that you call out these, I don't call him a Nepo baby at this point. It's like, you know, a lot of people that never had to really work for anything in their life and everything has been kind of handed to them and so, silver spoon, and they get destroyed by the thought of someone saying no or hearing the word no is devastating to them. Not to compare it to the current government right now, but I'm glad there's a government shutdown because we had to tell someone to fucking no because he's a big dumbass. Anyways, but like, you know, it's those situations where it's like they're so entitled and they think that they can just buy everything off and use their influence to say like, hey, what I want is more important than anyone else's because I have this resource or X money. fuck off, Mark. I hope you stay devastated. And maybe you should use some of the money that you have, go to fucking counseling or therapy or something. And hopefully you find a counselor that tells you straight as it is that you are also a dumbass. Kind of like what OP told you.
Yeah, 100%. And
not the asshole.
I think beyond that, yeah, OP is not the asshole. Beyond that, it's like you, like, oh, as OP, you're like, yeah, this is my friend of 10 years. I'm going to be honest with my friends. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell them the harsh truth because that's who should be able to tell you the harsh truth. It feels to me like he wasn't your friend for, reason, like just to be your friend. It sounds like he had ulterior motives, or at least to keep being your friends after 10 years. And then on top of that, it's like, dude, if you had like any sort of feelings towards her, I guarantee you within that 10-year span, she was single at one point. You could have said something. You could have made your move then. You wait until she's now dating someone to be like, oh, I'm better than him. Like, why? You should be dating me. And your past, like, girlfriends and like what you've done to them is not going to entice her to leave her current boyfriend to be with a fuck boy, basically. You know what I mean? So
hey, you treat people like shit. You treat them like property, like a toy that you first of all, you can't call dibs on anyone, you stupid idiot.
No.
Like, what are you talking about, Mark?
It's just insane. So there are some relevant comments. Commenter said, not the asshole. Even if you had kind of liked him, I feel like declaring his feelings by being rude about your current partner is such a turnoff. He doesn't say anything meaningful or romantic about you, just that he thinks he's better than your actual boyfriend, so you should date him instead, which is so entitled. And then OP said, he's the typical rich boy who thinks we should all bow down to him, but if we are to remove his parents' money, then he's got nothing to his name. And it's just like, yeah.
He ain't shit.
and that commenter is true. It's like, you didn't say anything that you love about OP. You just dissed her current boyfriend and was like, I'm better. How's that romantic or anything like that? Even if this was a true attempt at trying to win her over, is insane to me.
Normalize destroying fragile egos like this, especially if they're assholes and treat people like shit. Destroy them. Fucking go cut to their biggest insecurity, especially if they're assholes. Might as well fuck them up. Who cares?
Yeah,
I don't give a damn about that.
He's also not my friend going forward.
Yeah. Also, Don, saw like that you're affected with the shutdown. Really sorry to hear that.
Damn.
Yeah, fortunate. God.
So there is an edit. They said I sent this post to my friends who are not associated with Mark, and our group chat is blowing up with more laughter. But in all seriousness, I'm thankful for the great comments and people giving advice on my safety. I'll definitely be more aware of my surroundings going forward. I don't know Mark is a violent person, but then again, if this incident has proved that I may not know him like I think I do. Mark is currently blocked from everything. Our mutual friends who are supporting him and calling me out are also blocked.
Good.
And this is also a learning lesson to me to distance myself a lot more quickly the next time I see red flags in friendships in the future. Also good.
Yep.
And then there is the update 4 days later. So a couple things. I guess I should give trigger warning for there is violence.
Oh, no.
It's not as bad as you think, but there is violence. So just heads up. So update. A couple things have happened since then. After some people mentioned things about my safety, I took it to heart and told my sister and her husband, who I live with, the issue. Of course, it was also just in case my ex-friends were to stop by the house, since they would do that sometimes. Since my sister has a baby, they thought having cameras was not a bad idea for everyone's safety. Good idea. I also told my boyfriend as well, since some of you were worried about his safety too. He's a fit guy and has security at his house, so he'll be all right. On Friday, I went to a birthday party with my boyfriend for one of his friends, and everything was going well until I saw one of Mark's sidekicks. Let's call him Ben. I pass him without saying anything, and he just looks at me. I notify my boyfriend that he's there, and we are deciding not to let him bother us. An hour later, I saw Mark talking to the birthday girl, which is not a surprise as they know each other. Most of us went to the same primary school and stayed connected through the years. Then he made his way over to us, smiling like nothing happened. He went straight to my boyfriend and extended his hand and said, "I'm Mark. You remember me, right? And you must be the boyfriend," he says. My boyfriend shakes his hand, being polite, of course. He then told him in the most annoying tone, "Can I bore her for a second? I just want to talk." I immediately shut him down and told him to leave us alone. He didn't. He persisted for a full minute, and when my boyfriend told him to leave, he just went on and tried to take my hand by force.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
I'm cracking bottles there. Fuck that.
So my boyfriend, already being annoyed by the whole situation, slaps the arrogance out of him.
Oh, good.
He tries to fight back, but my boyfriend punches him in the face.
Hell yeah.
The security people were called and took him shouting, and we all left explaining the whole situation to the birthday girl. My boyfriend dropped me off at home and then left immediately. The next day, a video was sent to me, which was a video of Mark being taken away by security and people laughing. I guess somebody was filming. The person who sent it was one of Mark's ex-girlfriends, and her message was, "Serves him right." So yeah, that's where we are now. It's been quiet since yesterday, but knowing Mark, he'll definitely pull something on my boyfriend. My boyfriend is not one to resort to violence, but Mark had it coming, honestly. If it wasn't him, someone would have done it. And that's the update.
Nah, no trigger warning should have been needed for that.
Well, just in case, you know.
No, that is deserved. And I hope that slap left a mark. Fucking fat ass hand.
That part was deserved. I just meant like her being grabbed by Mark. That part, I was like,
yeah, that part.
Not cool.
That was probably cathartic for like so much people seeing get Mark put in this place.
Yeah.
I could just picture the security dragging him away. It's like, Daddy, someone slapped me.
Daddy, call the lawyer.
Daddy, my face hurts. Daddy.
You're 100% right. That's probably exactly how he reacted.
I just know this fool's fucking short as fuck like me too. God damn, Mark.
Yeah, insane. Like, I don't know what else to say. It was cathartic to be like, yeah, it's good that he, slaps some sense into him. I hope he leaves them alone, and I hope this
literally.
Yeah, literally. I hope this is the end of it, because I don't think OP or the boyfriend deserve to be harassed like this. And I hope going forward, the rest of the friend groups start, putting up boundaries and distancing themselves, because, I don't want that shit around my parties if I'm having them.
Yeah. Oh, serves him right. Love it.
Absolutely. LT Starbright sends $4 total and says, "Tuesdays sharing the brain cells today."
Oh, yeah.
And make men cry 2025.
Please do it.
And then
we all need a good cry every now and then, right?
It'll get them in touch with their emotions,
That's just fun.
Amy Cates.
It's cool to be emotionally stable, guys. It's a good thing.
It is good. It honestly is. Amy Cakes sends $5 and says, obligatory donation to the free Sean's perm fund.
Oh, he got it.
He got
new perm. Yeah,
he did. So it's now just the free Sean fund, or his next perm, because he'll definitely probably do it again.
That fool spends so much money on perm.
Barefoot and Rosa sends $2 and says, "May the fantasy goat ball win." And John can't say your name. But you can move on to the next story if you want.
I will move on, because that's a perfect segue to move on. Not acknowledging that shit anyway. All right. Well, we had a story that was a guy that can't take rejection well. And again, we're vibing here, Josh, because my next story is the opposite of that. And this one is from r/self from CoolTip8804. The title is, "A girl thanked me for taking her rejection the way I did."
Okay, finally a normal person.
A normal person.
I was going to say, Mark seemed like the guy from your post right before that. He went home after that rejection and was like, "Oh, I'm going to write this most incel fantasy."
It's probably him that wrote that shit, to be honest.
It definitely feels like it. But I'm thankful we don't have an incel here.
Emily is asking, what if we pay you to say, pay what? for me to say, oh, no.
They're playing their fantasy goat ball game.
Oh, nah. Money has to be right, people.
Azaleas and anxiety sends $5. Says thank you so much for the cameo. You got it to me on my birthday. So happy to be to be the first. It literally made me cry. Oh.
Sending you a
happy birthday
an invoice here, Azaleas and anxiety. That was a rush order, so I expect the invoice. I'm just kidding. Happy birthday.
They just sent $5, so I think we're all good.
Okay, that's enough. All right. This one is titled "A Girl Thanked Me for Taking Her Rejection the Way I Did." So I went to a concert with a friend a long time ago. After the concert, I was walking back to my car when I saw a girl standing attentive across the street to catch a glimpse and wave or yell hi to the artist. I asked her if she thought she would be able to catch a glimpse of her at all. We talked more, and she turned out to be more experienced with concerts than I was, since I had to ask after. I thought she was really cute. And after talking a while, I asked if it would be okay to get her number, only if she felt comfortable with that. She gave me her number, and I went home. We ended up talking for a day or two, and finally she tells me she was already talking to someone else and that she enjoyed talking with me. She felt that it would be inappropriate to continue talking to me. I told her that is no problem and thanked her for being very straight with me. She replied by thanking me for taking it so well with a lot of relief, as if it was a gift of charity. I'm sorry? Thanking me for what? I was confused. Thanking me for doing what would be expected? She told me she didn't have good experiences dealing with men's response to rejection. Whose mamas are raising these guys to have such bad reaction when she was clearly a really sweet girl that was able to give very straight answers very respectfully? Some guys just ruin things. There's plenty wrong with guys and girls. This one just always stuck to me when it came to guys. And just like kind of edit to add, I didn't think anyone would read this. Never thought my thoughts would be heard by so many. People think that this girl just made an excuse to not talk to me anymore. I actually saw that she married this man on Facebook. Many people suggested that I just wasn't her choice. That's fine. People are always allowed to change their minds. Granted that it can hurt when you're invested, but I wasn't. You're also entitled to the same freedom.
Yeah, but even if she was like using it as an excuse to say no to him, it's like, it's still polite to be like, well, it's still the right thing to be like, yeah, no, okay, that's fair. Like even if she's lying, just take the hint and be like, all right, you know what, we're not vibing. That's cool. You'll find someone else. It's not the end of the world to be rejected. Happens to everyone.
What an emotionally stable person. And also, this should just be a standard. This should not be praised, to be honest. This should be normalized.
That should be normal. But there's people like Mark in this world, John.
Oh my God, that's true. Oh God, that was a good comment by my aunt, but I'm not going to say it. You can read it if you want.
Yeah, Barefoot and Rosa said this guy fucks. And absolutely. He fucks consensually. And we appreciate it.
We appreciate that.
Right. Let's move on to my next one. From wedding drama, I think. Yeah, wedding shaming. Wedding shaming, sorry.
Ooh.
Title for this one is Dress Code Rebels, a short story of two weddings.
We get two weddings.
We get two stories in one.
Okay,
and
let's hear it.
This is by Potsy Harris. So, my husband has an aunt and uncle who none of us really get along with. They're not bad people, just sort of clueless and can be incredibly selfish without seeming to realize it. They're in their 60s, no kid, decent income, 9 dogs. To give some context, that's a lot of dogs. Holy shit.
That's a lot. I can't handle all that shit.
That's so many. At my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's wedding, they showed up in their jogging clothes. Not only the jogging clothes, John, they had just jogged in them. They're in fleece pants, covered in dog hair, sweatbands on their head, sweaty, ratty jackets, battered tennis shoes.
That's wild.
Insane. That's insane. That's not even like showing up for like a dinner, like with some friends. That's like on
still a no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a small backyard wedding, but everyone else made the effort to look nice. They then proceeded to plant themselves in the front row of the big group photo. So in the photo hanging in my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's living room, there they are grinning with their terrible outfits on full display. And my sister-in-law still low-key kind of resents them for it. I'd be photoshopping them out.
Oh, they wouldn't even be in the photos. I would tell the photographer, do not even get a glimpse of these two people.
This aunt and uncle recently mentioned that they're headed out of state for a wedding and said the bride had posted a bunch of inspirational guidance photos for the dress code on the wedding's website. Apparently, they found the photos hilarious and said they couldn't stop laughing when they were looking at them. So, of course, we all wanted to see. The photos were all of suits and gowns with lots of bright colors. So, festive formal wear, basically. Not sure what they thought was so funny, to be honest. What did they smugly announce that they'll be wearing? They decided to wear black jeans and black t-shirts.
Make it look like they're attending a dance. That's not even.
That's like
funeral.
a concert. It's like a concert thing. I know it's none of my business. I won't even be there, but I am pregnant and I have very little patience for these days. So I said, let me get this straight. The dress code is formal, bright colors, so you're choosing to wear casual all black? They just laughed and confirmed this, seeming very pleased with themselves. They seem to think they're somehow exempt from having to play the same rules as everyone else for some reason. Like they're too special and unique. I remember feeling this way and acting like this when I was maybe 18. His aunt did recently mention she doesn't own anything that fits the dress code, but it's not like she can't afford to at least buy some brightly colored linen pants or something. I too have been invited to the wedding. I too have been invited to weddings like black ties where I didn't own anything for the occasion and I did the respectable thing and went out and bought a clearance sale gown. These two drive me nuts.
The way I would turn off their life alert.
I mean,
You fallen, you can't get up? Cool.
They're only
Fucking
60s.
damn near 20 years away from being octogenarians. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, these people are like just so full of themselves. I can't imagine going to someone's special day and just being like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. Like, no, have some respect and don't go at least. You know what I mean?
Hey, making it about you because now you know that everyone's going to look at you. The attention is going to be diverted to you instead of the couple who probably spent a ton of money, ton of resources to try to make this day as special as possible. And you make it about you? Hell no. If I was in a wedding party in that situation, the first thing I would do is just like, nah, I'm acting as security now. Get the fuck out of here.
You're not in any of the pictures. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. Some people.
God, some people are so goddamn entitled, man.
Yeah. An insufferable couple. That's exactly the way I'd describe it.
For sure. For sure. Oh, all right. I'm up next.
Yeah.
All right. My next story is from r/Am I Wrong? And the OP is deleted.
Oh, so probably.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with yes.
Ooh. All right. So the title is, am I wrong for flirting with the shortest guy in my friend group and making him completely snap at me?
Depends on, you deleted. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say you were probably an asshole about his height and you called it flirting, quote unquote.
Where's that Judges episode we did where they got the uppies? I wonder if
that's crazy. I do remember that. I was low-key worried that was the same story, but if you already remember
uppies.
Uppies is insane.
Oh,
have you ever got an uppies, John?
Oh man, I kind of weigh a lot, so I don't know if y'all could. But I mean, people could try. I'd love to get uppies. I like being able to see what the fuck it is to see, like what's up there. I hate this is not the perks of being short. I hate that we can't utilize all our damn drawers because I'm like, I'm too lazy to get the step stool because this shit is high as fuck. I'm like, I know there's extra storages there. God damn it, I can't really use it because I'm too lazy. And sometimes when I have to pick up packages and they put that shit on the very high up, I'm like, you bastard, I'm gonna make your day miserable.
This isn't as accessible.
Like this is ableism at this point.
I will say some like kitchen cabinets are just so fucking high. It's like, how does anyone use these? You know what I mean?
Dude.
Even as like 5'11", it's like I can't reach those.
I'm fucking on now. But then on the flip side, I see like sometimes I go to, travel somewhere and when the ceiling is a little bit lower and I love seeing like tall ass people have to duck all the time. Like, can't relate. I'm comfortably walking into this shit. All right. Story goes as this. So I, 25 female, 5'8", have been flirting with a guy in my friend group named Sam, around 30 male, around 5 foot. 25. Sam is a great guy, super smart, funny, and we always have a good time together. I've always thought he was cute, despite being a lot shorter than me. Honestly, I was really into him and figured I'd drop some hints, so I started flirting with him. At first, it seemed like Sam was into it. When I complimented him or got playful, he'd blush, smile, and sometimes he'd get a little flustered but never said anything. I thought he was just shy, so I kept at it, thinking he'd eventually open up. Well, a few nights ago, a group of us were at a friend's house party, and I figured it was the perfect time to take it up a notch. I complimented him, telling him how good he looked, and even touched his arm playfully a few times. I could see his face turning red, but he still wasn't saying anything, just giving me these tight-lipped smiles. I thought, okay, maybe he's shy, but he likes it. Then out of nowhere, Sam completely lost it. He looked at me angrily and said, "Enough. You think I don't know what's going on?" He was shaking from rage at this point and looked like he was about to cry. He went on, You think it's funny to flirt? You think it's funny to flirt with the shortest guy in the room? I'm not your joke. I'm 30 years old. I've seen this shit before. You think you're being original?"
Whoa, the insecurity is crazy, bro. Holy shit.
I was in total shock. I tried to calm him down and explain that I wasn't making fun of him at all, but he didn't let me finish. He got even more mad, raising his voice and saying, "You wouldn't ever look at a guy like me unless it's to get a good laugh. How? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I haven't been through this before?" And everyone around us started noticing, and I was mortified. I kept trying to explain that I was genuinely interested, but Sam just stormed off, leaving me standing there like I've done something awful. After that, he's been avoiding me, and whenever we're in the same group, he acts like I don't exist. I feel terrible. All of my friends are mocking him, but I feel bad because this isn't how he should feel about himself. He just deserves better, and I don't know how to help him understand that I actually like him. So am I wrong for flirting with Sam and making him snap at me?
Oh, if that doesn't give you the biggest ick, I don't know what would. That is, yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's been bullied in the past for his height, which is shitty. But, dude, that's something you got to work on. And then, like, you can't assume everyone in the world is out to get you. So, yeah, like, you got to go to therapy and work on that because you might have just blown a, solid chance at some dates with seems like a nice person who like likes you and thinks you're attractive. So
yeah,
I don't know, dude, your insecurities are getting in the way of yourself. So you got to work on it.
Hey, as the short king of the group, damn it, just own it. When people start, I used to get made fun of for my hair all the time, and I'm just like, okay, and that's all you got. Let's go play. I could probably out jump you motherfucker. not anymore, but back then.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it doesn't bother me. If that's all you can make fun of me, like if that's all your personality is just being tall and you got nothing else going on for you, I'm sorry, buddy. But I can control this room way better than you can ever do. Just because you can see above me, don't mean everyone's gonna notice your dumbass. I'm just big ass slurch just standing in the middle of the room, can't do shit, you fucking idiot. And as I can see it, my eyes are kind of like I could just punch you right straight in the nuts and I'll win this fight, baby. What are you talking about?
I will say it's also like usually like men with insecurity about their own height who are making fun of people. I don't think I've ever seen like super tall guys ever like
No.
make fun of short people because they're like,
No, it-
they're like, yeah, what? I know I'm tall. Like, why? What does making fun of a shorter person do? I don't know. It's crazy because when we were going into this, I thought it was her like belittling his height, but it sounded like she was just flirting with him, and he took it the wrong way. So it's something he's definitely got to work on, and maybe sit down with him, OP, and just be like, hey, I was interested, but now you kind of turned me off.
yeah.
Like, this is why, and hopefully he works on it, and do it outside of the friend group, like alone, because
Yeah.
it sounds like the friend group also started making fun of him, which I mean, rightfully so for the freak out he had, but not for his height.
I saw the flip side of that though, like someone being tall. I have a friend. She's like almost six. I think she's like 6'1" or something, and she's like, man, guys kind of make fun of me because I'm taller than most of the guys that I try to date. I'm just like, it's problem everywhere, guys. It's just stop making fun of people's bodies, you damn.
I was gonna say, you just said it's guys making fun of her.
Yeah.
Probably never girls.
No.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing that some men have, that it's like, I have to be a certain height to be valued. You know what I mean? It's like, no.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that that's kind of like, I think that's what people are just showing on, social media. Sometimes it's like, oh, they're putting this out there. We're like, if you're not 6 foot, blah, 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 stand. I'm like, come on, what is this arbitrary shit going on? But Josh, ready to get your mind fucked, buddy.
Well, you just did a story.
Yeah, but there's an edit.
There's an edit.
There's an edit.
Okay. I guess I'm ready.
The plot will thicken, my guy.
Oh, no.
All right.
Will it get taller though?
We'll see. We shall see. This edit is not that short, so we should be all right. Edit, y'all. He answered my text, and this, he answered my text, and told me something I never expected.
Okay.
Some of you did suggest that I made him uncomfortable, which I doubted, but I still asked him if I did. Also, I told him how I never wanted to make fun of him or mock him in any way, and that my compliments were all genuine. He actually said that he liked me too, just didn't know how to respond to flirting and was kind of doubtful over the whole thing.
So yelling at her. You're 30, man. Come on.
Since there were plenty of times when he was asked out as a joke. But another thing he said was that one of our mutual friends told him that I was only flirting with him as a joke and making fun of him behind his back.
It's starting to make a little more sense now.
I was frustrated, and I immediately told him that none of that was true, and I'll definitely confront that friend in a bit.
Friend,
at the end of our
that's no friend of mine. Fuck that.
It was definitely in quotations.
Yeah.
At the end of our conversation, he did agree to go on a date with me, so I'm real happy. I hope he believes that I'm not doing this as a prank now. Another edit. So, after Sam and I cleared things up, I couldn't stop thinking about my friend and how he almost sabotaged everything with his lies. I lost it. Where the fuck am I? Oh, let's call the guy Jake from State Farm.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake, for sure. I decided to confront him over text right away. I messaged Jake, asking him why he told Sam I was flirting with him as a joke. I figured he'd give me some half-baked excuse about looking out for Sam or something.
No, he loves OP.
But instead, the truth came out. Jake admitted he had a crush on me.
Oh, Jake, you small, insecure motherfucker. There it is. I told you. It's always insecure people who make fun of other men or other people. It's just fucking ask her out yourself if you're interested. Fucking don't be a coward about it.
He said he was jealous and didn't think I'd actually go for someone like Sam. So he got insecure and tried to protect Sam from what he assumed was a prank. He didn't think I'd ever be interested in Sam and thought if he made Sam doubt my intentions, maybe I'd turn my attention elsewhere. In short, Jake's feelings for me completely clouded his judgment, and instead of being upfront, he chose to manipulate the situation. I was furious but also disappointed. I told him it wasn't his place to interfere and he needed to own up to what he'd done, both to me and Sam. Jake apologized, but honestly, it didn't feel like enough. He said he didn't realize how badly he'd messed things up, but I couldn't shake the feeling that his jealousy was way out of line. For now, I'm putting some distance between us. I told Sam about everything. He was shocked, but also seemed relieved that we'd figured out what was really going on. He thanked me for confronting Jake and standing up for him, and we're moving forward, planning our date. Despite the drama, I'm feeling good about where things are headed with Sam. As for Jake, I'm not sure what this future holds in our friend group, but I know things won't be the same between us for a while.
Yeah, I think that's a friend you cut off because that's because to be that willing to just make up a lie to, potentially ruin
Sabotage,
yours and Sam's relationship, like whether that turned into a relationship or just a friendship, you know what I mean? Like to even risk or being willing to risk that is fucking disrespectful. I would never talk to that fucking person again.
Yeah, Jake is a snake for sure.
Jake is a fucking demon. That's fucking insane.
Although I will say that I'm still not giving Sam like a pass for blowing up like that.
It's more understandable now that
I get it.
He thought it was a big prank that was being pulled on him.
Yeah,
which sucks, and he should have never felt that way. It should have been maybe pull you to the side and be like, hey, listen, I actually do have feelings for you. If you don't actually, like, I'd love to know. And like
that's the part, because then he became like a target, like at the end, because the blow up was a little bit more public and is a little bit more loud. People are just gonna gang up on you in that situation. So if he had handled it a little bit with more grace, but again, this is not on him. Like, this is past insecurity or past situations that he's had to deal with.
Yeah, I mean,
reaction was valid for me, though.
Yeah, he is 30 still, though. I mean, it's wild that they're acting this way anyway. But like, he is still 30, so to lash out like that still sucks. He should get therapy and have work on that himself.
And I also didn't. I don't know if I missed reading it, but I didn't see where like Sam actually apologized to OP. He said like, hey, I'm sorry for blowing up. Just like, hey, just thank you for standing. That was the part that I'm like, you know what? Could have done a little bit better, Sam, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, that might have happened in the conversation, but wasn't explicitly said. So yeah. I hope he did actually apologize.
Hopefully.
All right, John. I got two more here.
I got one more, so.
Oh, that works perfectly then.
Yeah.
It's like we planned it.
Oh, yeah.
This one is posted by X Shadowcat X, and the title is Mother-in-law throws a secret birthday party for my brother-in-law during our wedding.
Wait, say the title again.
My mother-in-law threw a secret birthday party for my brother-in-law during our wedding.
What the fuck? Do it another day. What?
Any other day, goddammit.
Come on.
Also, my last two are all wedding drama stories, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so I need to vent to people who understand how unbelievably rude this is. This wedding happened at my wedding recently in the UK. The background is a bit messy, but here's the rundown of the circumstances. The lead up and mother-in-law's attitude to the date. Our wedding fell on my husband's youngest brother's 31st birthday. We knew this when he booked and often joked it would be the most expensive birthday party he'd ever have. The legal bit. We had a celebrant-led ceremony on the main day, but legally signed the register the day before, just with our moms present. My mother-in-law was confused by this and kept insisting she'd pay for a larger room for the registry office so more people could attend, which we didn't want. We wanted to celebrate with our nearest and dearest on our wedding day. My mother-in-law, however, kept referring to the main wedding day as the wedding after party. It felt like she was constantly dismissing the importance of the day we were most excited about.
What is up with these family members?
I don't know. So here's the drama. We already had a nightmare wedding run-up due to the false accusation and family drama that resulted in my husband's sister, who was a bridesmaid, being uninvited, and we weren't even sure my mother-in-law or stepdad would attend. So here's my gesture. I genuinely like my brother-in-law, and knowing it was his birthday, I surprised him during the speeches by getting the whole room to sing happy birthday to him. It was a lovely celebratory moment. The secret part, here's the audacity. The secret party, the main reception was in full swing. Just before we were due to cut the cake and have our first dance, my brother came over. He was looking for us, but he noticed a significant group of people were missing. My mother-in-law, stepdad, both groomsmen, including the birthday boy, a boyfriend, and several other family members. He eventually found them. They weren't just chatting, they were having a secret party in a small cottage on the site where the brothers were staying. My mother-in-law had pre-prepared and bought a full-on buffet with champagne, several sandwich platters, crisps, and a cake. She was hosting a party for her 31st birthday right in the middle of our wedding reception.
What the?
My brother, who found them, didn't want to upset me on the day, so he just said they were found and didn't tell us they were having a full-blown party. W brother. That's a good brother.
Yeah.
I later found out by seeing a picture on Facebook of one of the birthday party guests. They were obviously gone for a considerable amount of time, and the fact that she took away her husband, her sons, and our other guests right before the cake cutting just solidifies how little respect she had for the day. She didn't just shade our day by calling it an after party. She actively stole our guests and key members of the wedding party to make a statement that it's her son's 31st birthday, and that was more important of an event. It's truly staggering entitlement.
Who needs family? Who needs enemies if you got
Who said everyone sucks? I'm calling out that commenter.
Yeah, Leah, explain why you think everyone sucks in this situation. What? I don't. How? How?
31st birthday, you are an adult, and they wished you a happy birthday. It sounded like the brother was in on like it up until the birthday party, which seems weird. I don't know. That's that to me. That's over the line. We had one previously where it was like the brother's 18th birthday, and he asked them to move it, and they didn't. That's a little bit different because it's a celebratory birthday, but even then, it's like, I don't know, it's one day of the year.
Yeah, you can always
celebrate the day after.
Weddings, birthdays you can schedule. Weddings are like so much more, logistical stuff that you got to take care of.
Yeah.
Sometimes depending on a season, it's much cheaper to do it certain times of the year, as opposed to birthdays. You can move it around the next week, this certain weekend. Like,
there's also, if you have so many people in your life, like we schedule it on one of our bridesmaids' birthdays, but
people are saying everyone sucks. I don't see it.
That's crazy to me. I don't know, because it's like she did like a happy birthday celebration for him at the wedding. I don't know. As a I am 31. If my brother scheduled his wedding on my birthday, I don't care. Like, it's one year of my life. It does not matter. I'll celebrate the weekend after, before, whatever it happens to be. I'll have a good time with my brother. I know finding wedding venues is insane, and getting like the scheduling the right time and place is tough. I can't shame anyone for selecting a day. It's going to happen.
Yeah. And it's like, it's the act too, that they were just like, how they're going on about it. It's kind of just calling it an after party. It's like, come on, it's someone's biggest day of their life, and you just can't give them that. Okay, the scheduling part, cool. I understand that bit, but I don't see it. I think the party, or the birthday celebration was just like a deliberate act of revenge at that point.
I don't know. I think I disagree with a lot of chat here.
I do too.
There's 365 days. You invite 150 people to your your wedding. Odds are it's going to land on someone's birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's statistically it will. So I don't know. it's going to happen, guys.
Yeah, I disagree with the everyone sucks.
Especially since it's 31.
Ain't shit. They ain't shit. What do you look forward to 31 years old? Celebrate it the following day or something. Right. I don't fucking know. Be an adult in this scenario. A wedding is supposed to be like, for most people, it's a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah.
It's a one-time thing. You can't give that up. That's selfish as fuck.
And yeah, if the brother did have an issue with it, it doesn't sound like he brought it up at all. So I don't know.
31, being an adult, you would think, right? But nah. Go to Chuck E. Cheese next day or some shit and celebrate. I don't fucking know.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, Chuck E. Cheese hits, all right? Don't put some respect on some Chuck E. Cheese.
I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if we have one up here.
This is so fun. That's
All right.
crazy. Yeah, I don't
know. It's saying the reaction I'm getting out of chat here.
Yeah. Well, you're getting this live from us that we disagree with you. Some of you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are on our side, but I don't know. To me, I don't know. Don't sell if you have a wedding, then just don't schedule it on a sibling's birthday. That's fine. You don't have to do that. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, especially if it's your sibling. It's just like, all right, well, this is my birthday. If you guys were cool, it's just like, oh, cool. We got double the celebration. Let's fucking lump this in together.
I can get hammered on my birthday.
Thank you. Separate though? Nah, I don't see it. All right. My last story for the day. This one is from r/Am I the Asshole by Acrobatic6541. The title is, Am I the Asshole for reminding my dad he didn't pay child support?
No. That sounds like something he should be reminded of every day.
All right. Growing up, I never really knew my dad. He was in and out of the picture, and later years, him and my mom would argue over his jail time for not paying child support. My mom passed away, and I live in her house with my girlfriend and her child. In my adult life, my relationship has been the same with my dad. He reached out after my mom passed away, but he never really made the effort, and it always felt that if he tried to have a relationship with me, it was always for a new girlfriend or wife benefit, not mine. My dad recently had a bad wreck, and his apartment only had stairs. Him and his new wife acted like they will move into my home since it's an old school ranch house, all one floor. I told him no. He asked me why I didn't trust him and he would pay rent. I told him, why would I trust him to pay rent when he never paid my mom child support for years? His wife told me that was a rude thing to say, and I told maybe they should ask one of her kids. She has 5. Or one of my dad's 3 other kids because of one of 9. I'm not stepping up to help because my dad has never helped me. They accused me of dragging up their past, and I told them their attitude is not going to mesh with mine long term. I was asked to leave the hospital because I was upsetting them while my dad was still there. So am I the asshole?
Absolutely not. You were so justified in that. What the audacity of asking you for help after not supporting you at all, or your mom? Like, fuck them. They can go find their own fucking place to live, or tent out. I don't care. Yeah, I'd be going no contact with them. Just
for sure.
It sounds like he doesn't actually care about you. He just wants to use you to, whenever he feels like he needs to. So fuck that.
I agree, but you didn't give me shit. I bet you didn't also give the other 8 kids shit either. So I would be surprised if they even want to help you out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's North Carolina time. You're right, Zanford.
I'm right.
Fuck that. That's fucking audacity of some people.
It's crazy. We have a lot of entitled people in this episode, huh?
We do.
I guess we have a theme.
I'll close it out with the last one here. This one's, I think, posted on r/relationship advice, but it is wedding themed. So,
ooh,
this one was posted by a throwaway, and the title is, I, 35 male, was caught using AI to write wedding vows, and my partner, 34 female, walked out. What to do?
I don't blame them. I feel like vows, even if you're not the most eloquent person, which not a lot of people are good with words, and that's completely understandable, but it has to at least come from you and has to come from the heart, because you're asking a machine to tell you how you feel.
Yeah.
When you should just express how you feel to your partner. Even if you say, hey, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I'll do my damn best to be the best partner as possible. That's at least personal. That's your own words.
Yeah.
And plus, like, you're telling me that you can't be bothered to express how you feel to the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with? You're that fucking lazy and emotionally unavailable? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you couldn't put aside 30 minutes to come up with some things that you love about your wife and write the vows. It's crazy. Like, I mean, fuck AI in general, but it's one thing if you use it to write like a goddamn email or something like that. It's another thing to write the feelings that you should have inside you to your loved one, even if they're like awkward, like you said, John, or like you stumble trying to get the right words or whatever. That means more. That means
because
more
it's you. It's who you are. Like
Exactly.
that's your words. And also, people say we did this already. I don't remember it.
I don't think so. We're gonna do it.
Y'all been wrong before. We shall see. We also been wrong a lot.
That's true. I, 35 male, recently had a wedding with my partner, 34 female. We've had a stable and happy relationship so far, and I love her more than anything in the world. The problem arose when it came to writing vows. Don't get me wrong, I love so many things about my partner, but I just couldn't figure out how to put them into tangible vows. I decided to use ChatGPT so I can have something well written and expressive to share at the ceremony. The thing about my partner is that she's very confrontational and no nonsense. If something annoys her, she immediately addresses it with no room for backing out. I also know that she's expressed disdain for AI in the past, but I didn't realize how far the hatred could go. I don't know how, but she immediately recognized that the vows were AI. After I had finished, she had this angry look and whispered to me, "Did you use fucking AI to write that?" I was quiet because I couldn't believe she had noticed that, and she was choosing to address it while we were on full display for everyone. She then said that I either speak from the heart or she walks out. I literally couldn't get any words out, and she kept her promise and walked back down the aisle, much to all of our friends and family's confusion. I respect the backbone on that one. She's been ghosting me these past few days, which is atypical for her and honestly giving me panic attacks. Most people agree that calling off a marriage because of AI vows was an overreaction and that maybe it was a sign that our relationship would have issues, but a few female friends have said that they would have done the same thing. I'm hurt and honestly just need help, and I just honestly needed it to make the day more special. Is it worth fixing?
I mean, if one, possibly that could be worth fixing, but then you also came into this knowing that your potential partner hates a certain aspect and you still utilized it.
Yeah.
And then they asked you on a spot, just like, I don't even care what it is, kind of like what I said in the beginning, as long as it comes from you, and then you freeze. Just say you love her. Honestly, that probably would mean more than just the verbiage that came out of that slop that was probably generated. And I think I saw someone in the comments on YouTube saying, like, if they're willing to cut corners here now, what are they willing to cut corners in the future?
Yeah.
I mean, look, to some people, would this be an overreaction? Possibly, because some people might need like writing assistance for things if they can't get, if they're not good at verbalizing words. There's also possibility or scenarios where like, oh, maybe someone is not proficient in English or proficient in another language, and they use these tools, which they should be, to kind of help them formulate words a little bit better. But at the end of the day, it still has to come from you, and you have to mean it, because again, sometimes for a lot of people, marriage is a one-time thing. You want it to be as memorable as possible, and you want to declare that love for your partner, because that's your partnership and a relationship for the rest of your lives, hopefully. So this is fixable. Apologize, and maybe in a private moment when cooler heads are prevailed, you guys can have an intimate moment together, express her how you really feel. Maybe she'll come around and appreciate that gesture.
Yeah, and I agree. It's one thing if they need assistance writing because maybe they, have like struggle with that. But he wrote this story. You know what I mean? He is capable of writing and like constructing a narrative. So for me, it's like it's just laziness. It's disrespect to your partner for not putting in the time, and it's just like I don't know. It means so much less written by anyone else, anything else than yourself. Even if you are bad at writing, come up with a couple sentences and just express how you feel about them. Just say like, I love you. And I don't know. I enjoyed writing my vows. Is that crazy? Like that was just like I enjoyed writing them. I cried when I read them because they meant something to me. And that's like what that's supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be coming from the heart. It's supposed to be how you feel about your partner. And what are you laughing about?
No, Emily on the YouTube chat said, dude spent more energy on this post than his vows.
Yes, exactly.
What you gotta say? That is true. This is true.
It's just the disrespect. And like, if that's how you're starting your marriage, then I don't think it's worth fixing until you figure out if you actually care about this person, because it doesn't seem like you do.
It's the little things and the little details what matters for relationships going forward.
Exactly.
And they missed a little detail that has big implications.
Well, it's the little details that matter, right?
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
are you going to put in the effort to go on little dates? Are you going to like pick up flowers occasionally? It's like, probably not. Probably not if you're already using AI to do these things that should matter and should be big things.
Yeah, it's Frey made a good point. So he generated it. He generated it. Sorry, I can't read it right now. But checking grammar is different, but all of it, no. Which I agree. If you use it for like, hey, just so like my syntax and my sentence flow is okay. I mean, that's understandable because sometimes like as someone who can't think coherently majority of times, that could help. But like not even effort. Literally, you probably wrote a prompt, write me a vow. That's fucking lazy, bro.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
Exactly.
I did see that we missed some.
Yeah, we did.
We missed. Yeah.
So Azalea sends $5 more. It says, I mentioned this on Discord, but Sarby did a shout out to the Row guys on an episode that dropped yesterday with OK Storytime. He said how great Row is. Wow. Shout out Sarby.
Oh, shout out Sarby.
Sarby's the GOAT. Also, I did love working with OK Storytime a couple years ago.
So good.
They're funny guys.
Hey, Sam and John are doing some like big ass things right now, bro.
I don't even know if they're full time with the channel anymore.
Not sure. I know they're like they have their own projects that they're working on right now, but like Sam and John are killing it. So shout out to those two. We haven't worked with I'm sorry, I don't know the names of the other hosts, but
I don't know.
We haven't worked with them, but if we're on a collab, y'all hear this.
I think Riley was the producer. I think he's taken a main stage as well.
Gotcha.
But I'm not 100% sure. Beth sends $10, says, my husband is 5'7". One of the things that attracted me to him was how comfortable he seemed in his skin. So there you go. It's the confidence and comfort. Like it shows, you know, you can feel that. You can feel that coming off of John.
Yeah. I'm 5'5", but my personality is 6'7". Oh, Gen Z. I'm hip.
All right, I'm taking John off the screen.
God damn
it. Kelsey sends $5, says, it's weird to think about how tall you guys are because all we ever see is your torso up, LOL. But you won't when we're in person.
Yeah. Y'all tower over me, mind your business.
Luna Teacup sends $5, says, shout out to Pepe. Yes, like the frog, Sean, like the Sean frog, who's kicking ass in med school. I got her into row, and she's the best frog in the pond. Hell yeah. And then Kelsey sends $5, says, hi, boyos. Long day working at the news. Thanks for the pick me up after standing at a crime scene for 2 hours. Holy shit.
Are you a reporter, Kelsey?
Yeah, Kelsey's, I think, reached out to us like via email as well. They actually worked for a legit news site. So.
Oh my God.
Shout out Kelsey.
Can I be like a bystander just staring at the camera the whole time?
Just in the background.
Yeah. Like one of those, I've seen a lot of TikToks where there's always things that are going on in the background and there's just that nosy neighbor just wiping their car. Just to hear the cheese man that's going on. I want to be that person.
I want you to be that person that have you seen it when they're like interviewing the person who's like running and it's really like winter, it's like icy, and they end the interview and she goes running and then falls immediately. I want that to be you, John.
I would fall for money, to be honest.
LT Starbright sends $2 and says that's a big attitude for such a short man, John.
You damn right.
Oh, and then Kelsey says $2 says I told Josh I would edit for you guys. We might need that next year.
We're gonna be busy.
Yeah,
boy, I've seen my class schedule. I wanna cry already.
I'm gonna be building a house next year. It'll be a busy time.
Fucking taking math again. I'm taking fucking molecular biology again. What the fuck, bro?
John is gonna be the smartest guy in the room again.
Hell no, never.
The bar is low. I say that.
Very low.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes here if we want to do Q&As. But just to announce again, we will be doing a live show November 15th in Toronto. We have yet to finish up, the contract and everything like that. But look forward to that. We'll be announcing that soon. And I think Sean is trying to upload a new merch this week. So
we shall see.
Keep an eye out on that. But he's trying to catch up with everything.
Yeah.
Some people in chat are asking what your major is, John.
I will be doing exercise science with an emphasis on cardiac physiology.
Goddamn. Yeah, so stay tuned for the merch. And was there any other announcements we wanted to make? I don't know.
Did we talk about the live show already?
Yeah, we did.
Shit.
We're going to be recording a bunch in person as well. So,
yes.
So someone asked when/where can they get the tickets. They are not up yet. We will announce. Don't worry. We will announce as soon as we get them up. We're hoping soonish, but we're not sure.
We're just the moment we sign the lease agreement, they're gonna go up immediately.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, John? Baseball. Your team lost yesterday.
Yeah, they might lose again today. To be honest, San Diego is always rearing its ugly head during a postseason. I'm so fucking upset about the Chargers getting their ass whipped by Jackson Dart, and Cam already probably has CTE, Scatabo. But yeah, I'm excited for a live show. To be honest, that's gonna be one. It's gonna be the first time I've been on a stage in forever, so that's gonna be new to me.
When was the last time you were on a stage?
I was in show choir.
Oh.
Yeah,
that explains why you can sing. Okay.
I cannot sing. I hid behind people's voices. I dance my ass off though.
No, you can hold a note.
Arguably.
Yeah, Kittenman says, no wonder your voice sounds like an angel. I agree.
I'm the devil.
What kind of was it, like church choir? Well,
no.
I don't know what show choir is, to be honest. But
but you watched Glee before?
I know what Glee is. I don't think I ever watched it.
Just like Glee. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're like community, like we'll make it to regionals. Sort of.
Yeah. We did go to regionals. So that was fun. Shit.
I have no idea what regionals are. Emily says, when will you come to the States, Josh, so you can do a tour? I will be locked up if I go to the States. From the shit I've said. So not for another 3 years, hopefully.
It's Frey. How to join the Discord, guys. Go to the show notes. There should be like a permanent link there that you can use to join.
Hell yeah. All right. Oh,
are we wearing anything for Halloween?
I have some ideas.
We'll talk offline.
I was just going to show up in it for our Halloween episode.
Damn. I was gonna suggest we all show up like Powerpuff Girls. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, damn. Which one would I be?
Who would Josh be? What is it? Buttercup, Bubbles, and...
I'd be Bubbles.
Who are the characters? I don't remember.
Yeah, people are saying Bubbles. That makes sense.
Yeah, who's everyone? Please let us know.
Well,
Blossom was the last one.
Yeah. I forget. John, you'd be the green one. She's the one with anger issues.
Perfect. I'm wearing green right now. That's no, it's the Blossom is the red one, right?
I don't actually know. That makes sense, but I don't know.
Oh,
Buttercup
that's
is
Buttercup?
green. Buttercup is green. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a cute name too. Buttercup
Blossom
with
is
anger
pink.
issues? Fuck yeah.
But that means Sean's the leader, and that doesn't make any sense.
Our boy can't. You think he can organize? Like, let's see him organized.
The show would never happen. Okay. I'm Josh is Blossom, John is Bubbles, and Sean is Buttercup. That could be true too.
Bubbles is the sleeper cycle.
That low key, that kind of is Sean. He does have those moments where he snaps.
Which has been happening a lot lately. He got really mad last episode because someone said that he barely shows up. He was like, I took one vacation. Y'all calling me out? He was pissed, y'all. He was really pissed.
That's so funny. All right. Well, I think that's all we got going on today, John.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe if you like the show. This will be posted on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify, Apple Podcast after this sometime. I will be doing this as soon as I can. We got an episode coming out tomorrow for our patrons. The Am I the Asshole Friday. They get it a day early, ad-free, with some extra bonus stories. The boys are all back together in that episode.
Oh, thank God.
Super exciting. So if you want that, head up patreon.com/Cultivate Podcast Network or click join on YouTube right now and you can check that out tomorrow, noon Eastern. With that, we appreciate you hanging out with us, standing by. Appreciate you standing by. But we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Get therapy.